the worst movies of 1985. And just a
Hey, drop me a comment if you remember this.
I think they're three of the worst major films of 1985, which is the subject of this special edition of At the Movies, the movie review program. I'm Gene Siskel, film critic of the Chicago Tribune.
And I'm Roger Ebert, film critic of the Chicago Sun-Times. And that's right, it's time again for another look at the movies you really hated last year. Now let's move on to our next thinker of the year, which is Godzilla 1985. And that title may make it sound like I've already violated our guidelines,
Yeah,
because it sounds like a low-budget grade B exploitation movie. But actually, this was a big-budget grade B exploitation movie. It cost a lot of money. It starred Godzilla, the most popular movie monster since King Kong, in a special effect extravaganza in which he once again wipes out Tokyo. Godzilla's co-star here is Raymond Burr, the only other survivor from the original 1956 movie.
Colonel, tell the Japanese we'll give them all the support they need. No. There has to be a more effective way. Troops, aircraft, rockets, they were all used before. All they'll do is confuse and antagonize him further. He's looking for something, searching. If only we could figure out what it is before it's too late.
I almost thought he was going to forget the line before it's too late. That had to be in there. The funny thing about the Raymond Burr performance is that it looked like he shot all of his scenes on the same day. I mean, you saw that scene. He steps forward, he utters his same pretentious warning, that will never stop Godzilla, and then they cut to Godzilla eating skyscrapers. This movie was real bad.
It was real bad. I still think it had to be low budget, because what does Godzilla get paid, number one? And two, what does Raymond Burr get paid?
Well, actually, though, Godzilla probably cost a lot because of all those special effects. And also, think of all the different Godzillas they had to make, because he's infinitely variable in size. When they need a Godzilla whose foot is only big enough to crush a car, then Godzilla has a foot that looks about 8 feet long. Later on, he's 60 stories high, and his foot must be 3 blocks long. So there's absolutely no consistency in Godzilla's size.
What they should have done, I think, is make a parody of Godzilla. But Toho Studios, I mean, they weren't going to fool around, or make him scary. But I think
it's a horrible suspicion that maybe they thought this was a parody.
No, I have a horrible suspicion that they didn't think it was a parody and didn't want it to be a parody because they think Godzilla is too precious to be parodied. Coming up next at the movies, the yuppies we hated most in 1985. That's more worse. Think about it.